Hi there, Christian Bates, author of Calming Colic. Go to calmingcolic.com for lots of help on helping your baby with colic and reflux and wind and not sleeping. So I've been really excited this week. There's been some two bits of really fantastic research that I've come across, and it's about the quality of breast milk. And the thing that I really am passionate about and actually get shot down on in flames a little bit from other breastfeeding professionals, which is that I believe the quality and quantity of your breast milk you can manipulate a little bit by eating better yourself. Now, I think as a mum listening to this, you'll go, yeah, I know that, that's obvious. If I haven't drunk water, it's different. If I'm stressed, it's different. Mums come out and they've had a period of stress and their breast milk has kind of dried up, and then it comes back as they come out of the stress if something's happening. Mums know this, yet if you read into the research, in fact, there's good research that shows that it does change, but it's coming through. There's not so much of it, but I really keep an eye out on it. Okay, but often mums are told, who cares what you eat? It doesn't matter. Your breast milk stays the same. And your baby be fine. So of course, your baby will be fine, but what if we can get you healthier and get your breast milk healthier and get your baby better, but also at the same time, get you feeling better because you're eating better. So what's the big deal about eating a bit better to help you, maybe help your breast milk, maybe help your baby? So I'm a really pro a mum looking after themselves as well, not just looking after the baby and forgetting yourself. Okay, so two bits of research, and I'm going to really summarize them. One was on these beneficial sugars called oligosaccharides that are in the breast milk, and they feed the gut bacteria. They found, the researchers, that if a mum took probiotics, which you know I recommend all the time for colicky babies, if the mum took probiotics, the sugars in her milk changed. They got better, but they saw a change. So doing something to the mum, probiotics, influenced what was in the breast milk. What I say all the time, and then have people say, no, that's not true, can't do that. But it drives me crazy because they're not even looking into it. They've just been taught that breast milk stays the same. So this was what was also brilliant. The researchers actually wrote and said, we thought you could not change it, and it was genetically how the breast milk will be for mum. They thought it was genetics. So they thought, they basically, no way that was changing. And they wrote that, and then they found that it did change. How can it not change? How can what you eat not change what's going into milk? Because your milk is made out of you and what you eat. Okay, so I love that one. How we use that, probably quite easy. Taking probiotics is healthy, but I'm going to look deeper and deeper and see how it can really benefit you. Okay, the next one, big study this week. They got thousands of mums who were donating their breast milk into this big pool that was then used, but they studied it all. They found, and to quote, there was a huge difference between each individual donation of breast milk they had. So all the mums' breast milk was different. Of course it is, because each mum's different. Each mum is eating differently. They didn't look in that. They didn't look why. So I don't know what they think, but they're probably not even going there over it could be the health of the mum or what the mum's eating, but the breast milk was different. And they said that 80% of that difference was down to the fats. This is what I go on to mums all the time, that you're probably lacking protein and fat in the diet because you're snacking and having carbs and things. So this is my interpretation of this, that the fats seem to be very varied. What if we can alter that? What if we can help a mum eat better, eat more healthy fats, eat more protein? That changes the breast milk. What if then the baby feels more full, doesn't cry or snack so much? I don't know, I'm making this up, but what I see in the clinic is that it does, because when we get mums to eat better, the baby feeds better, gets more full, gets settled. Even things like fats, if you're talking about omega-3 fatty acids, they're actually anti-inflammatory. And this gut stuff like IBS, or let's say in babies colic, the fats actually calm the bowel down. What if, there's no studies on this, I don't know, but what if having a mum eat more healthier fats alters how she feels, alters how the breast milk is, and then feeds the baby better and heals the gut better from colic? Okay, I'm making this up myself, but that's where I'm going with it. And we've started to get this research showing breast milk varies between people. You can do things to the mother and it changes these things that they didn't think could change. So it's really important. I love this stuff because now we've got this opportunity of looking after the mum, which then helps the baby. If you're not breastfeeding, who cares? You look after yourself as well. Eat better, you'll feel better, and that rubs off onto the baby as well. Okay, I hope you found this a little bit interesting. I'm going to keep bringing more and more. I'm always looking for this kind of research, and we're going to build it and build it and build it, and then get mum's health better and get baby's health better as well. Okay, Christian Bates, Calming Colic.